Polygon Matic continues to see further breakdown moves after losing our key area of support above the 0.22632, flipping that key area back into resistance. And at the time of this recording, we continue to hold above a horizontal line of support above the 0.1934. And on today's update video, I will be discussing the next target areas that you need to pay attention to, basing my analysis on the edu structures and the Fibonacci's, and starting the video here on the 4-hour chart from the highs we made above the 0.27672. I have been observing a 5-wave structure to the downside, where I have been terming that initial drop as the formation of that first wave. Then we saw a bit of a bounce over here in the formation of that second wave into the minimum target areas highlighted on the chart, using that yellow target area, an area within which we got rejected, starting a pullback to the downside in the formation of these wave 3, whose minimum target areas I came up with by connecting the Fib extension from the high of that first wave to the low of the wave 1, then connecting the Fibonacci's to the high of the second wave, and on so doing the area that I was paying attention to was the Fib ratios 1:1, and that lies above the 0.20654, an area that we fully hit in a breakdown move that gave us a low below the 0.195, and after getting that significant low, we started a bit of a bounce over here in the formation of that wave 4, and the minimum target areas for the wave 4 were between the 0.22629 and the 0.2189, an area that we fully maximized, and you can see that we overshot that minimum target area to the upper side and then continued to see further breakdown moves in what I am now terming as the formation of these wave 5. And the minimum target areas for the wave 5 can be given by extending the Fib extensions over here to the lows we made in the formation of that wave 3. And on so doing, the area that I'm paying attention to as my next target area for the wave 5 lies above the Fib level 0.618, and that lies above the 0.16318 as my next target area. So that means that in case we continue seeing further breakdown moves, and maybe at some point we lose our horizontal line of support above the 0.1934, flipping that key area back into resistance, maybe with a retest, then we can continue expecting further downside to the 0.1629 as our next target area. And once we have a confirmed low in place in the formation of that wave 5, that will also mean that we have a complete 5-wave structure to the downside from the highs we made above the 0.27678. And having seen a 5-wave structure to the downside, we can therefore expect a substantial bounce to the upper side in the next coming days, whose minimum target areas will be shared later. So for now, let's continue expecting lower prices, having the 0.16259 as our next target areas, and let us be patient and see how that plays out, and I will ensure you stay up to date.